friend. Ooh, it's early. Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, which you most likely are, welcome to my little family. My name is Jada, and today we're going to be talking about Love Island Season 4, Episode 11. Before we jump into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notifications so that you know when I post another video. I just want to get right into it, don't want to waste your time, and I can't waste mine because I'm going to be late for work, but let's just get right into it. The episode starts off at Zeta choosing between Timmy and Jeff, and she chose Jeff. Now, are we surprised? Some of us might be. Some people might be, but genuinely, I'm not surprised. I thought that Zeta was gonna choose Jeff simply because Timmy has been pissing her off. Why would she choose to couple up with him? Because in her, we learn later on in the episode that everything I'm about to say is gonna be validated by Zeta, but basically her choosing Timmy was basically a signal to Timmy as if, like, you know, everything he was doing with Bria, the way that he's been handling the situation was okay, and she wanted to send him a sign basically saying that it was not. Courtney chose out of Felipe and Bryce, she chose Bryce. So now the couple stand as Sydney and Isaiah, Serenity and Chaz, Deb and Jesse, Zeta and Jeff, Bria and Timmy, Maddie and Andy, Courtney and Bryce. So we all take a moment to say goodbye to Felipe. It's such an emotional moment. But for some reason I'm not upset. I'm not sad, really. I feel bad that I don't feel bad, but at the same time I don't, because he really wasn't giving much to the villa on our end anymore. Like, to the actual Islanders, they love him, appreciate him, he's been there from the start, but for us as viewers, we haven't seen him that much. So okay, bye.
She passed away? Oh. All right.
So after the dumping, I'm just gonna skim through like little minor things, and then we're gonna get into the real tea. So after the dumping, Andy and Maddie have a conversation, and Maddie basically says to Andy, listen, after this, if you mess up, that's it, we're done, it's over. Do I believe her?
Don't do it.
Andy basically was apologizing and basically saying how grateful he is to Maddie for her choosing him. So then we pan over to Courtney and Bryce. Bryce was basically reassuring her that she made the right choice, that he is here to make a connection with someone, and that he sees that with her. And then she basically makes out with him. You know what? Besides Courtney being hypersexual, the fact that, one, the girl has sense about her. She does have a lot of sense about her, and two, she's honest. Like, she was upfront and honest about the fact that she's horny. So there we go. I like Courtney. Pan over to Jeff and Zeta. Now, this conversation with Jeff and Zeta, to the naked eye, you would say, oh, Jeff is really serious about Zeta. He really has feelings for her, which I don't 100% doubt. It's the speed at which he believes that Zeta should be over Timmy is what bothers me. Okay. Put a pin in that. We're gonna come back to that. Jeff basically claims and says to Zeta that he is going to be loyal to her. He's gonna, make sure she feels like a priority. She deserves to feel like a priority, and all these things. And Zeta's, she's loving it. She's loving the reassurance. She's loving that somebody's here for her, to be here for her, which I don't blame her for. So then we pan over to Timmy, and he's basically thinking that Zeta's speech was about him. What?
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
She said, I want to be with somebody that doesn't treat me like a mug. Timmy, you've been mugging her off ever since you and Bria got together. You've been making out with Bria in bed. You haven't told her that. Serenity told her that. And if Serenity didn't tell her that, then she would still be in the dark. At least Zeta making out with Jeff is in front of Timmy's face. She's not doing it behind his back. That's where the messed up part of it comes in. Like, why are you, I don't know. I just genuinely don't understand why Timmy thought that speech was about him, because it wasn't about him. Oh, and I have to put an honorary mention in there that I really love the girls' relationship together. The relationship that they're developing together. Like, this is what I love to see on Love Island. If you watch Love Island UK, the girls and the guys' bonds are so tight. Even like past seasons of Love Island USA, like the bonds that these people make together is so tight because, mind you, they are living in the same villa for 6 to 8 weeks together, isolated there. So naturally, you're going to build very close bonds with people who you're with 24/7. Timmy and Isaiah are having a conversation. And again, like I said a little bit earlier, Timmy is confused as to why Zeta chose him. And now because Zeta did not choose Timmy, he says that he's going to put Bria on full display and make breakfast for her and basically like shove it in Zeta's face. Oh, you should have chose me. Or look at what the consequences are because you didn't choose me. I'm gonna give all of my love, affection, and attention to this other girl. This man is hurt. This man is so hurt because remember when Chaz made Breakfast for Serenity, the comment that Zeta made, no guy has done that for any girl in the villa, which includes her. So that means Timmy has never made her breakfast, done little things to make her feel special besides the words that come out of his mouth. And now he's gonna go out of his way to do something that he hasn't done for Zeta because Zeta didn't choose him. Childish. That emotional intelligence, he knows what he's doing. That's the thing too.
Stop it. Get some help.
And it's sad. And he just needs to go have a conversation with Zeta and basically tell her like how he's feeling. Because this ego stuff, I can't, no, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. So then as Timmy's having this conversation with Isaiah, they're panning back and forth to Zeta and Courtney having a conversation. And Zeta's basically saying why she chose Jeff over Timmy. Like I said earlier, she didn't want to choose Timmy because choosing Timmy would have shown him that everything that he was doing with Bria, how he acted with Bria, the way he went about the situation with Bria was okay. And it wasn't okay. There's ways to communicate. Like that's the one thing I feel that some people who are watching this show, maybe for the first time or haven't watched past seasons or many past seasons, doesn't understand, is that there are ways to talk and communicate inside the villa about getting to know somebody else. Just being upfront and honest. And still having a good, cordial relationship with the person. It's not like the outside world where you have to keep your cards close to your chest. Girl X is gonna find out about girl Y and all this other stuff. Naturally, yes, girl X and girl Y are living together in this villa, so you might as well be honest with them. Overall, Zeta does miss Timmy. She does still have feelings for him. It's not gonna turn off automatically because what they had is really, for her, was really special. So the next day, there's a couples brunch that the villa put together for the couples, and everyone is looking so cute together, so happy. Like Serenity and Chaz looking so happy together. I love it for our girl. And that secret handshake, well, not the secret handshake, but they got their own handshake together. I love that for her. Deb and Jesse, okay. Isaiah loves Sydney. He said, I love you to Sydney. Nothing wrong with loving Sydney, but it's only been 2 weeks, baby. I understand the sentiment of like, when you know, but it's only been 2 weeks and you love the girl? I don't think she said it back to him. Thank God. But really? I mean, the man is a Pisces, so I mean, that's all I have to say. If you don't believe in astrology, okay. But for my girlies out there that do believe in astrology, he's a Pisces, so are we really surprised? But they are so cute together, though. They're so cute together. It's just that there's gonna be so many other women and men that come into this villa. Let's see if it stands the test of time. If not, beautiful drama situation. I'm here for it. Zeta and Jeff are having a moment, and then I guess Zeta sees Bria and Timmy together, all cuddle cutesy together or whatever, and her energy shifts, and Jeff notices that, which is that's pretty nice for him to notice, an energy shift. And he basically asked her, like, what's going on? You miss Timmy? And she's like, yeah, I miss Timmy. And he basically reassures her that he's gonna be patient with her. We're gonna put a pin in that too. After the brunch, everybody's breaking off to do their activities for the day. and Serenity and Jeff are in the bathroom together. Jeff basically talks to Serenity, like basically saying that he notices or he sees that Zeta misses Timmy. He basically just wants Zeta to be into him as much as Zeta is into Timmy, or just like forget about the situation or move on from it. But I feel as though that, like, how are you expecting this woman to be all into you? You've only been into the villa for 72 hours, like less than 72 hours at this point. But you want her to be fully into you. That doesn't make sense, especially since we all know he watched the show before he got onto the show, and you've seen their connection, and you really thought in your big head that, oh, once I get into this villa and she sees me and I give her a day's worth of attention, she's gonna be all into me and forget about him. How does that sound?
That's weird.
The fact that you are giving her reassurance but not really following through on it, and you're feeling kind of salty already, that's a red flag for me. Anywho, we fast forward to the challenge, the game that took up most of the episode, the Mr. and Mrs. games, where the Islanders basically have to ask each other, the couples have to ask each other things about themselves, get to know each other, where there's questions, and they have to see if they match up on their questions. Sorry, that was such a long-winded explanation of the game. I'm not gonna go through every single question because it really wasn't that spicy or juicy at all until the middle and the end of the game. And one question was, if your boy had to couple up with another girl, who would it be? Now Bria understands the assignment and put down Zeta for Timmy, and Timmy put down Zeta, and then that apparently set Jeff off. Oh, be with her, then do it then I really think Jeff has never been rejected before. In his face. I think he's never been rejected before in his face. Because for you to get so salty over a game where you all had to answer those questions, mind you, I wanted to see everybody else's answers, okay? But for everybody else to have to answer and you're getting salty, delusional, babe, delusional. And then there was another question that was asked, and it just made Jeff feel, I forgot what it is right now off the top of my head, but it made Jeff feel very uncomfortable, and he's just not feeling the vibe anymore. He's not feeling the connection with Zeta anymore, really, or he's starting to lose interest within it. But it's like, my guy, didn't you say that you weren't gonna really waver? Didn't you say you were gonna be here for her? It's all lip service, babe. It's all lip service. The patience isn't there. It's only been 48 hours. Oh, an honorable mention, I have to say, I am falling in love with Isaiah more and more and more. Besides the whole I love you thing, besides the black scent thing and all that stuff, he is so adorable. Deb and Jesse won the challenge. Not surprised, really. I mean, I'm not that surprised. And that's basically where the show ends, which is really kind of weird. But anyway, overall, right now, Jeff, again, I had my eye open for this guy. Now he's just proving me right with all of his little petty actions. Zeta and Timmy, though, they just need to stop faking the funk and just be together. There's not much more I have to say about that. It's like either be together or genuinely move on. Both of you. That's it for this episode, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on your post notifications so you know when I post the next video. If you want to join the conversation live with me, join us on Twitter under #LoveIslandUSA. We live tweet at 9 p.m. when the show premieres. I may be a little late some days, but that's because I'm a working girl, okay? So that's it, you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!